Hey guys, Sean Leone here from McGrath, Ballarat. Thought we'd jump on and give you all a quick update on the recent rental reforms that were passed through Parliament last week. Most of these will take effect in November this year, but some of them could be implemented sooner.
We just wanted to touch on the key points today and summarise our interpretation of the new reforms and how that may affect you guys as owners. We'll obviously roll out more information as it comes to hand. These are just the basics today and we'll provide you that information as we can.
First up is a small change with the minimum standards, and that is blind anchor hooks. So they're the little hooks that go on where you've got a corded blind, the little plastic hook there that keeps it away. Of course, this is for a choking hazard and that's why it's been implemented. Across the next few months, our property managers will check upon the routine inspections and then they'll let you know if they're missing at your property.
Next change that we wanted to focus on is around what was commonly referred to as rental bidding or rental offers. So at the moment, if you have an applicant who offers more rent per week than the advertised price, we are able to accept that offer. Moving forwards, you won't be able to accept that offer at all. So the advertised price will be the price that you have to sign the lease up at. So this is to, I guess, level the playing field and make it more equitable for everybody. For those that can't afford to offer more, it seemed to be sort of a disadvantage. The other thing as well is you won't be able to offer more rent in advance. So we do have some people at the moment who offer to pay 6 months up front. At the moment, with the new changes coming through, that will also be stopped and you'll only be able to take up to 1 month in advance at any one time.
Be interesting to see. We haven't got the final detail on it yet, but to see whether that's going to be at any stage during a tenancy or if it's just at the beginning, because we know that quite often you'll have some people that would like to pay 3 months rent up front along their tenancy, and at this stage we don't know if it's only at the very beginning or if this is all the way through.
And even those who are already paid well in advance, whether we will have to look at refunds for those. So again, this is all touch points at the moment, and as we get more detail rolling out, as things are released, we'll obviously release them onto you guys.
Next one is a change to the rental application process. So they are standardising the rental application forms. It means that we won't be able to ask for any extra information outside of these forms. It'll be seen as discrimination and fines can be incurred. So we'll see what that basic form is that we'll have to give out to everybody. It should have all the detail that we do need. And it doesn't mean that the tenant can't provide us with any further detail, it just means that we can't ask them for anything else other than what's in the standard form.
Another key change that we're looking at the moment is the abolishment of the end of fixed term tenancy notice. So currently the end of fixed term tenancy notice on the first tenancy or the first lease is the only notice that we are able to give that provides no reason to the renter. This has been completely abolished, so you now have to have a reason to give notice to vacate to the renter. So there's 5 different reasons. Selling, obviously, owner occupation, repairs and renovations, demolition, and change of use to a business. So that is, and obviously noting specifically that is the notices to vacate that an owner can issue to a renter. If the renter breaches the lease agreement, like for rent arrears or damage or danger or anything like that, they're 14-day notices, there's no change to those. It's only the owner's notice to vacates that are being changed.
Continuing on with the same theme there, is all of the notices to vacate that were 60 days, so your intention to sell or owner occupation, they have now blown out to 90 days. The idea behind it obviously is to give the tenant some more time to be able to find a suitable property to move to. It doesn't eliminate their ability to be able to return serve of 14 days once they've been issued that notice still stands. So once you deliver the 90-day notice, they could then find a property and return serve back to you within 14 days.
Going from 60 to 90 days is the rent increases as well. So again, it's all around giving the renter more time. If they find then that they're issued a rent increase notice and they can't afford to continue to pay that rent, they have 90 days instead of 60 to find a new property to move out to. Again, our processes won't really change for owners. We already review our lease renewals 4 months out, so we're allowing time for that already. But when your property manager comes to you and it seems like forever away for the lease to expire, you now know why we're chasing you down for that, I guess, indication of what you're looking to do with the house.
We need to be on the front foot now.
That's correct.
The last one is that there's going to be some changes coming in regards to the protection of renters' information. Again, it probably won't affect our owners greatly here. We'll be implementing some new processes in regards to the way that we store this information, the timeframes, and the processes that the agents go in the way that they look after that data. There's also going to be some new mandatory training requirements coming through. Again, won't affect everybody at this end, but within McGrath Ballarat we'll have some new processes in place.
So that's all for now that we are aware of. Obviously, we are anticipating more changes to come. So there's been a lot of talk in the media, obviously, about some new minimum standards coming in with the insulation and cooling. Nothing's been released at this point. There's also talk about capping break lease fees and even a portable bond scheme. So there are more changes on the horizon. This won't be the end of the reforms, but for now, this is all that's been released that we have information to. So as things roll out, we'll roll them out to you as we come along.
Thanks everyone for watching. If you have any questions at all about this video, if you want to reach out to Leonie or myself or anybody within our McGrath, Ballarat and Bland teams, I'm sure we'll be happy to help, and we look forward to catching up with you all soon.